Imagine the aroma of warm, freshly baked buns wafting through your kitchen. Picture the soft, fluffy texture with a slight crunch on the outside. Visualize the golden brown hue, dusted with a sprinkling of sugar. Now introduce a hint of cardamom, a spice that adds a unique, tantalizing twist to these traditional Swedish buns. Welcome to the world of cardamom buns, or cardamom buller as they say in Sweden. A world where the magic of baking blends with aromatic spices to create a pastry that's nothing short of a culinary masterpiece. To embark on this baking adventure, begin by gathering the ingredients. You'll need 2.5 cups of milk, 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of ground cardamom, 1 tablespoon of active dry yeast, 8 cups of all-purpose flour, and a pinch of salt. For the filling, combine half a cup of unsalted butter, 1/4 cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of ground cardamom. And finally, for the topping, you'll need 1 beaten egg and 2 tablespoons of pearl sugar. Begin by warming the milk until it's just lukewarm. Add sugar, ground cardamom, and active dry yeast, stirring gently until everything dissolves. Set this aside for about 10 minutes to allow the yeast to activate. While the yeast is activating, sift the flour into a large bowl and add in the salt. Make a well in the center and pour in the yeast mixture. Knead this into a dough and let it rest for an hour, covered with a damp cloth. As the dough rests, prepare the filling. Melt the butter and mix in sugar and ground cardamom. Once the dough has risen, divide it into 2 halves. Roll out each half into a rectangle and spread the filling evenly over the dough. Now comes the fun part, shaping the buns. Fold the dough in half and cut it into strips. Twist each strip into a spiral and place it on a baking sheet. Repeat this process with the remaining dough. Before these beauties enter the oven, brush them with the beaten egg and sprinkle pearl sugar on top. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes or until the buns turn golden brown. Voila! Your cardamom buns are ready to be devoured. In summary, the journey to making cardamom buns involves preparing a yeast dough, creating a cardamom-infused filling, shaping the buns, and then baking them to perfection. It's not just about baking, it's about creating an experience that tantalizes your senses. With a recipe this simple, there's no reason not to give it a shot. So roll up your sleeves, put on your apron, and immerse yourself in the art of baking Swedish cardamom buns. Happy baking!